Hello, this is the Walt Hunter with a somewhat serious topic of Lolicon and it's why it's in the anime community and why it's kind of like accepted within the anime community. I've seen a lot of people like defend this shit, and I'm here not to do that because I think it's fucked up. It's pretty much legal child porn, if that fucking makes sense. I shit you not. As long as you have a cartoon drawing of a naked child, that's fucking legal. You actually have a picture of a naked child, well, you go to prison. If you have a drawing of a cartoon or a drawing of a naked child, that's perfectly legal. And it used to be not illegal. It used to be quite illegal. I mean, sorry about that. Under the George Bush's Child Endangerment Act or something like that, or Protection Act or something like that, he made it illegal, but they overturned this because it was too broad of a statement and it therefore unconstitutional. And under the section 504 subsection 146AA of the Protect Act of 2003 clarifies that drawings or cartoon visualization of child sexual abuse must depict a minor involved sexual activity, be obscene, and lack serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value in order to violate the law. So, as long as you don't violate any of those, you're perfectly fucking fine. Which is really fucked up if you really think about it. As long as it's not realistic enough where you can actually is an actual child, then it's perfectly fine here in the U.S. And it's illegal quite in a lot of other places, including Japan, which is hilarious. But they found a legal loophole for this. As long as the particular character is of age of consent, it doesn't matter if they look like a child or not, then that's perfectly fine. It's just like Chibi Moon from Sailor Moon. She's looks like she's 8 years old, but she's actually like 300 years old or some shit like that. If they wanted to draw her naked and in sexual positions, then that'd be perfectly fucking fine. And people say this is not pedophilia at fucking all. This is perfectly fine, You shouldn't really, put your moral compass onto what's legal and what's not, I mean, I can go out in public dressed up as a Nazi, doing the goosed up salute, waving the fucking Nazi flag around, saying Hitler did nothing wrong, Heil Hitler, and it'd be perfectly legally fine. Doesn't mean I should fucking do it, okay? Just because you can doesn't mean you should, okay? Let's get that fucking straight. And I don't get why people fucking defend this shit. I really fucking don't. And there are some legitimate things that they defend it. Like, if they bring up that, these kind of crimes, like sexual crimes against children will go down because of this. It actually has some legitimate data to back that up, because in Japan they did that, and sexual crimes against children actually did decline. I don't know exactly how much, but it did decline that actual thing. And I know the counterclaim would be like, well, it probably might be a gateway to this stuff also. So it's definitely, I guess, somewhat defense there, but I don't fucking see how you can defend this shit by saying, well, it's just fine, it's not fucking child porn, it's fucking totally legal and all this stupid bullshit. Why the fucking anime community accepts this shit, I have fucking no idea. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up if you really think about it. How is that fucking any different? Someone in the comment section, please tell me what's the fucking difference between an actual new child and a fucking cartoon new child. Like, it's the same fucking thing, but somehow it's fucking one's illegal and one's not. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Any other fucking excuse beyond that is fucking just fucked up. It's disgusting. I think this shit is so fucking fucked up. I had to actually look this shit up because I wanted to do this fucking rant. I didn't even want to freaking actually I didn't know I was going to actually follow through after I looked into it and what the law and why the community is so defensive and just wants it legal. When I mean, it is already legal, but they just defend it like it's perfectly fucking harmless. Now there is like some lolicon that's kind of like fine and it's not nude or anything like that. They just find the particular characters like, you know, I guess cute and like kind of like the chibi thing. They look childish and they're short and stubby and shit. I don't fucking get that shit. But as long as it's not like crossing the fucking threshold of sexual positions and nudity, then go fucking for it. If it crosses that fucking line where you're looking up this shit, fine, whatever, do whatever you fucking want, but that's fucked up in your head. That's sick. That's so fucked up. I mean, whatever you do in your personal fucking time is on you, man. I don't give a shit. I can't stop you from looking up any of that kind of material or looking at it or watching it. Whatever you want to fucking do it. I can't do it, but my personal opinion on it, I think it's fucked up, and anyone that defends this really doesn't have any really good defense against this shit. It's just like, oh, I just love my lolicon, leave it alone. It's so disgusting to know that the anime community, a lot of them, not all of them, let me get that fucking straight, okay, accept this shit and don't think it's fucking child pornography for some odd reason. But that's exactly what it is. It's legal child porn because there's no law against having it or watching it or whatever you fucking want to do with it. I'm sorry, but that's not my basis of my moralities. I gave my example earlier about the Hitler thing, so I think that's all I have to say about this fucking shit, because it really is fucking disturbing on some kind of weird fucked up level if you look up into it and all the legality and like kind of like the, you know, history behind it. Then you really, it's really fucked up, and it's really fucked up. They have found ways around the fucking laws to actually produce this stuff. That's pretty much all I have to say about that shit. Thank you for listening. Rate, comment, subscribe.